Mhm. Okay, now other screen is appearing, friends.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good evening. I was little confused because I thought it is going to be at 8, so I was ready. But okay, then madam confirmed, people are ready. Okay, friends. So I hope all of you had a very lively Sunday. So going to be the closing, yes, session of today. I think you had 2 sessions in the morning. So it's a holiday. So let us leisurely look at one another important topic of your paper. I think it's paper one, correct? Paper one or paper two? Paper one, correct, sir?
Paper
Yes.
2, sir.
Paper
Paper 2.
two. Okay, okay. Forex arithmetic. Oh, exchange rates will come in paper two. Okay, okay. Accounting and finance for bankers. Okay, friends. So here, simple way you can score. It's a scoring subject again, like business mathematics. If you understand the formulas and the step-by-step calculations, you are going to score like anything that is beyond 80, 90 people in JAIIB, CAB. But provided they do, yes, repeatedly, they have to understand the exercise, steps involved, and the formula especially, then they are clearly cracking the not only JAB, CAB also. We hope all of you should, yes, immediately appear for CAB next season itself. Okay. So today we'll start Forex arithmetic. Forex arithmetic, I have got almost 80, 90 questions for you, all simple questions. Here you need not have to struggle at all. Simple questions, okay, plus some concepts. So the question may be on anything because the part two. Okay, so it is paper two. So only arithmetics I have to focus. Correct, sir? Okay, sir. Ajan, sir. Hello. 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 Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Ah. Okay. Yes. So here focus will be on arithmetic, but little bit of yes, other concepts connected with yes, the category one. Some theoretical background also is needed. Okay, friends. So question number one, there are three category of authorized dealers. So it is, I think these questions will be again being asked in your paper one also, principles of banking and accounting and legal aspects, I think FAMA, legal aspects also, the Forex will come in almost all the JEB, little will come. Okay, so here for paper two, yes, though the main questions will be on exchange rates, Forex arithmetic, exchange rates arithmetic, but we should know little bit about the background also. So the category one dealer, so I will load my, yes, pointer also, laser pointer. So we are all called, all banks in India, they are called authorized dealer category one. You can note down. Okay, this I will share with you. Just to have a look at it before you go to the exam. Okay, you are thorough. Now we are going to do some live exercises together. I wish all of you should have brought a calculator. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Are you all having a calculator? Or even mobile calculator also can do. But a
Yes, sir.
simple calculator will be of great use. Okay. So we are called, all banks in India are called category one dealer. The RBI has given us license. That is why we are called authorized dealer. And the money changers, if you go to Cochin airport or Chennai airport, Bangalore airport, there will be some money changers will be sitting inside the campus. So they are called, there are two category of money changer. With the first category, FOMC, full-fledged money changer. This expansion is full-fledged money changer. That is, they can only they can buy forex and they will sell forex also. They will, from the visiting people, some uh, foreigners will be visiting India, some residents will have gone abroad, they will be coming to India. So we will buy that dollar in currency and we will give them equivalent in rupee. So these people, and somebody is going abroad, so they can do two-way business. Two-way business means they will accept a dollar from the visiting foreigners or residents. they will accept dollar and they'll encash dollar, and also they will sell dollar. Supposing somebody is going America or somebody is going Singapore, Canada, they want US dollar or euro, they will sell and buy. Both will be done by category 2 dealers. And the category 3 dealers will be, they are called as restricted money changer. This is FFMC, this is RMC. This question they will ask, what is RMC? They will only buy dollar, they cannot sell dollar. Please remember, if somebody is coming from Dubai, they will buy the foreign currencies and they will give the rupee equivalent, and they will not sell foreign currency for the people who are going out of India. So here restricted money changer means, that's the meaning, RMC. So the RMC stands for what? Restricted money changer. So 3 questions you have discussed. All question answer. All from JAIIB angle. Agreed? So no doubt, Okay. Now question 4. Yes. Now we have to. Now in India, the exchange rates are floating. What is exchange rate? One currency has to be converted to another currency. This is our home currency. $1 equivalent to INR. INR means our Indian rupee 72. Okay. So this I think all of you know. Okay. Exchange rate. Now in India, question number 4, with effect from 1993, exchange rates have become floating. Exchange rates have become floating. Now you will be seeing even petrol prices are also floating. Gold price will be floating. Yes or no? Daily there will be one new rate for the gold, silver. I think some of you may be visiting gold jewelry shops. Okay, agreed. So similar way, but in India, dollar and euro and other foreign currency rates will change not once in a day, maybe 4 seconds per 4 seconds. Once in 4 seconds, there will be new rates. So that is called floating rates. Why the rates should float? Based on supply and demand. Please remember, when they are floating, another question, they are floating from India. Floating means market forces will determine the exchange rate. For example, now I think all of you will remember, now tomato today 1 kilogram of 140 rupees. Anybody is buying tomato? Okay, you may be assisting your parents or you may be yes, in charge of family. So that today 1 kilo tomato, believe it or not, 140 rupees. Why tomato has gone so high? Because the demand for tomato is more, but the supply of tomato is less. Supply less, demand more, prices will go up. Agreed? Note down. I think all of you are familiar with this economic theory. Supposing supply is so high, demand is so less, prices will crash. So much tomato has come to the market and demand has come down because no festival. So the tomato price may come 1 kilo 10 rupees also. 140, 10. Similar way, but dollar we cannot allow to go like that because Indian economy depends on what? On the dollar exchange rate movements. I think you will have seen the news. Everybody is worried about dollar petrol rate, whether it will create a problem. Yes, petrol, diesel prices going high will create a problem for the economy. Everything will go up. Similar way, if dollar strengthens, our rupee weakens. Now it is almost around 77, 80. To get $1, you have to use 77 rupees. Then it's a matter of concern because everything will become costly. Inflation will shoot up. Okay. So the floating rate means this is the meaning. They will floating rate, they will give option. Floating rate means this question they will ask. What do you mean by floating exchange rate? That means the exchange rate shall be determined by market forces or market situation. That is supply and demand. RBI will not control, banks will not control, FDI will not control, IBA will not control, nobody will control. It is controlled by market forces. Agreed? Okay, now one more. All question type. Exam, frequently asked question, FAQs. Okay, one line question. Now, who decides exchange rates every day? Who decides exchange rates every day? Now you have to tell. A, B, C. Now I will request all of you to interact. Okay. But the moment you interact, answer is given, immediately mute. Unmute, mute, then immediately. Okay. First you have to unmute to speak. Now anyone can give. Or 2 of you, 3 of you. But don't forget to mute immediately. Yes. What should be the answer? Who decides exchange rates every day? RBI, the bank which enters forex market first, IBA, our Indian Banks Association, or FDI, sorry, not it's FEDIA, not FDI, Foreign Exchange Dealer Association. Individual banks will decide. or market forces will decide. Who will exchange? What is the correct answer? Tell me, friends. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes, which is the correct answer? Oh, answer is given. Oh, sorry. The answer is F only, market forces. Okay, agreed or not? Okay.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
all? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So F is the correct answer. Okay. Now, you are not animated. Okay. Now, question number 6. Oh, this also. Okay, I have forgotten. Okay. Now, what is meant by floating rates? Same question. A is not correct, B is not correct, C is not correct, yeah, D is not correct. This is correct. Exchange rates, what do you mean by floating exchange rate? Exchange rate keep fluctuating, changing, depending on market forces, 1 mark. Half mark. These are all half mark questions. As we discussed in the afternoon, there are going to be 70 half mark question. Okay, 35 1 mark questions, and okay, 70, 35, 30, 15 2 mark questions. That is the JAIIB pattern. Agreed? Okay, now question number 6. Question number 6, you have to be familiar with buying rates. You note down, there are 4 buying rates, selling rate. The buying rate mean, now bank is buying the foreign currency. Forex mean the short form of foreign exchange. Foreign exchange. What is foreign exchange again? Any currency other than home currency is foreign exchange. You understand? What is foreign exchange? Any currency other than home currency is foreign exchange. Agreed. What is the short form of foreign exchange? Forex. Popularly, Forex. What is Forex rates? That is, one currency has to be converted to another currency. That's the price for one currency. American dollar, $1 is equal to INR. So like that. So the buying rates, when bank is buying the dollar, you can note down, the bank is buying the dollar from only 2 people, exporters and inward remittance. Bank is buying, they are earning dollar. The dollar will be given to banks. Inward remittance means they are getting dollar. This dollar will be given to the bank. Bank will give equivalent in rupee. So we apply only buying rate. The buying rate will be from whose point of view? Not from customer point of view. Buying rates are the rates at which banks buy foreign currency from our customer. Who are the customer? Exporters and inward remittance. We apply only buying rate. Never forget. Agreed? So this question again you will discuss in CAB also. When you next year, maybe next sitting, when you all complete JAIIB, you will all come for CIB. So there also you will get this. This is a starting. This is a starting for CIB. Okay. Now JAIIB, this is going to be your full subject. You need not have to worry about other advanced concepts. But in CIB, you will have little more advanced concepts. Understood? So buying rates mean it will apply for whom? Export transaction and inward remittances. That's all. It will not be applied for import transaction. It will not be applied for outward remittance. It will not be applied. So buying rates will be applied for only these 2. Agreed? So that is why buying means who is buying? Bank is buying. Now, so next one example, one diagram. This I will share with you all. You see the export is earning $100,000. In Forex market, you should not use 1 lakh. Though it is 1 lakh, but in real time, Forex market, we are calling it 100,000. And 1,000 is 1 million. This is 0.1 million. $1 lakh is 0.1 million. And he is earning dollar. He doesn't want dollar in India. In dollar, we have to, in India, we want only rupee. So he tenders a dollar Forex to AD. AD means bank, authorized dealer bank. What the bank will do? Bank will buy the dollar. He is giving the dollar, export is giving the dollar. We will buy the dollar and we will sell either in the interbank market. One bank to bank, there will be market. All screen only. Don't worry, it's not a physical market. All are electronic, virtual markets. Okay, and interbank market or to an importer. They get dollar, $1 lakh. The $1 lakh whom they will give, in the same bank, there will be importers. Importers need for dollar and exporter is earning dollar. He is spending dollar. Importer is spending dollar. You can note down. Importer is spending dollar. Okay, US dollar. Any dollar mean just is the main currency. That is why I'm telling. And the exporter is earning dollar. For the exporter, we will apply exporter inward remittance, we will apply buying rates. Importer and outward remittance, we will apply, we mean bank, will apply selling rates. Up to this, understood, clear? Never get confused. For exporters and inward remittance, apply buying rates. We are buying the dollar. For importer and outward remittance, bank is selling the dollar. Now here only questions will come, arithmetics will come. Okay. While you are selling, what you are doing? While you are buying, how you are calculating the rates? You have to calculate the rates, Suppose you are a trader, okay, you are a supermarket, you are running a supermarket, you will get vegetables from the farmers, maybe 10 rupees per kg, you are buying, brinjal, 10 rupees per kg you are buying, then to bring to your showroom or the super bazaar, okay, super bazaar is a bazaar where all products are available. So you bring the brinjal, got at 10 rupees, so your expenses to bring to your super bazaar maybe 2 rupees, and your profit margin you want at least 3 rupees. So to the consumer, the real customer, you will not be selling at 10 rupees, you will be selling at 15 rupees or 16 rupees or sometimes 20 rupees also. Agreed? So whenever you are buying, buy low, note down. Buy low, whenever you are buying dollar, bank has to buy at a lower rate. Whenever they are selling dollar to whom? Importer and outward remittance, they will sell the dollar because they want dollar. Importer want dollar. Why? To make payment for his import bill. The exporter is earning dollar, so he is getting funds from abroad because the realization of his export bill will be in dollar. Understood? So the dollar has to be converted to rupee, and for importer, his rupee account, you have to debit his rupee account and you have to give him dollar to enable him to make payment for the import bill. Understood? Or to remit the funds abroad. Okay, understood? Your father is remitting US dollar 10,000 to his daughter studying in America or son studying in America. Now what he will do? He will give rupee funds. So the rupee funds at a particular exchange rate, selling rate, will debit that account and he will give him dollar. That dollar will be remitted abroad. You understand? So what is buying, selling? Yeah, you should have a clarity. Agreed? When it becomes a buying transaction, when it becomes a selling transaction, you can easily remember two simple way: importer and outward remittance selling, exporter and inward remittance buying. That's all. Okay, understood? Okay. Now you go to selling rate. Selling rate, as I rightly told, importer and outward remittance. Importer is there, outward remittance is there. Bank will apply selling rates. Agreed? You are selling the dollar. Why you are selling the dollar? How will you sell the dollar? You have to get the dollar from the interbank market or you have to get the dollar from the exporter. And you are charging selling rates. Buy low, sell high. Okay, buy. When you are buying from the exporter, you will deduct your profit, and while selling to the importer and outer remittance, you will add your profits. Buy low, sell high. This you never forget. You will do lot of arithmetics. Arithmetic means just you are going to add or deduct. For exporter inward remittance, you are going to deduct your bank profit because every bank generates so much profit by converting one currency to another currency. That is why your source of profits. I think you will know in when you come for CAIB, this is the main source of profits for every bank. In forex transaction, profit margin is huge. And for importer, what you will do? You will buy the dollar from the interbank market, you will add your profit margin and you will sell him the dollar. Okay, how the economics work out, you just wait. Another few minutes, I will start the arithmetic. How you are buying, what profit margin, at what rate you will sell. You will become all of you will become a, yes, banker. Okay, banker has to excel in this business. You are all, yes, young people, JAIIB. So JAIIB people, you should have the, yes, full knowledge about forex transaction. That will help you fast in your career. Agreed? Okay, question number 8. For example, another diagram. Now, selling rate, these are all called merchant deals. Merchant transaction. What is merchant transaction? For the customer, the bank is quoting a rate. That is called merchant deals. Merchant deal is a technical term they are giving. What is merchant deal? The transaction between the bank and the customers are called merchant deals. There is also interbank deals. Interbank means what? State Bank will either buy dollar or sell dollar to Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda will buy dollar or sell dollar from Canara Bank. So those market, the banks will interact on a screen. The screen is known as writer screen. Okay, everything is screen based. Other people cannot access the screen. The screen is available only to banker. So they will buy and sell. They will chat. Okay, this is the rate at which I am buying. Are you ready? Ready. So they will buy or sell. At what rate I am buying, selling. Okay, and for the customer, they will add their margin. Okay, exporter, importer, they will take their margin because you have to buy low. You have to take your margin. That means you reduce the rate by deducting your profit margin. For the importer and outward remittance, your profit margin 5 paise, 7 paise. You mean bank's profit margin will be added. Yes, how it is going to be added or deducted? Another few minutes. Understood? So this is a transaction to show how the exporter is wanting dollar to return bill. He applies to the AD mean bank. So the bank will sell the dollar to the importer either by getting the dollar from an exporter or getting from the interbank market. There will be interbank market. You buy the dollar and you give him import. We are acting as intermediary. Always we'll buy at a lower rate, sell to importer at a higher rate. So we'll add our profit. 7 paise profit, 10 paise. So we will quote selling rates. Agreed? So these are the simple things you have to keep in mind. Now question number 8. All exam-oriented questions. Question, answer, question. One more question. Rates for exports and imports are based on, yes. Now you tell, oh, answer has come. Oh, I forgot to put that animation. Okay. The rates for an export import are based on what? RBI rate? No. Earlier day closing rate? No. IBA rate? No. FEDI rate? No. Individual bank has freedom to fix the rate? No. This is the answer. Ongoing interbank rates based on market situation. Because between the bank to bank, I gave an example, no? Supply and demand. Market situation mean within bracket supply and demand. That is going to decide the exchange rates. RBI will interfere. Now because now exports are taking place, more imports, and there are a lot of huge demand for dollar because so many import bill, repayment of loans in dollar. So there is a huge demand for dollar mean the dollar is not available in the market mean dollar price will go up and our rupee will weaken. Rupee will depreciate. That is why earlier it was 74, 75, $1, 74, 75, 76, 77. Now almost it is going to reach 78. Now it is rupees coming down. This is called as rupee weakening or rupees depreciating. When rupee is depreciating, all of you note down. When rupee is depreciating, the exporter will become happy. Why? Because note down. You can, if you have got a pen, you note down. When rupee is weakening, when you said it is weakening from 74, if it becomes 75, 76, 77, if it is coming down, that is called rupee. Our Indian rupee is weakening. Now our Indian rupee is weakening or strengthening, it is weakening. It is going to become 78. Sometimes it may cross 79 also. So RBI will do some balancing. They will use their reserves to neutralize the impact of the exchange rate. They have to restore equilibrium. Import is crossing, the dollar is crossing 80 mean will create a big problem for Indian economy. So all these issues are, okay, you understand? Okay, when rupee is depreciating, what I told, export will be happy. Why export will be happy? Per dollar, you will get more rupees. Note down. Per dollar, he will get more rupees. Okay, earlier he was getting 74 rupees, now 78 rupees. And importer will be unhappy. Why importer is unhappy? Earlier for getting $1, he used to pay 74. Now to get to $1, he has to pay 77 or 78 or 79 also, including bank charges. So he will be unhappy. So the exporter need to spend more rupee to get $1 when the rupee weakens. Now you imagine the other way. Now it is 79 or 78. Suddenly it becomes 75, 74 or 73. $1 is 73. Now who will be happy? Importer will be happy. Exporter will be unhappy. Okay. Now rupee is strengthening. Earlier rupee was weakening. Now rupee is strengthening or rupee is appreciating versus dollar. Other currency will be reverse. When rupee is appreciating, dollar will be depreciating. When dollar is appreciating, rupee will be depreciating. Okay. When I am taller, other person is shorter. When I am rich, other person is poorer. So that is how you have to compare two currencies. Agreed. So the correct answer for question number 8 is F, ongoing interbank rates based on market situation. Now familiarizing other terminology. There are spot rate, forward rate. What is spot rate? Spot exchange rates. Today, I want dollar. Today, one import bill has come. This is a due date for making payment for an import bill. So today, what is the rate? So then we will offer spot rate. Bank will offer what? Spot rate. Sir, next month or after 3 months, I may get an import bill. The importer is coming and inquiry. Sir, can you give the rate for, now we are in May. Now, can you give the rate for August end, sir? Yes. Banks are giving up to 1 year. You can note down. Forward rates are available up to 1 year from today. Note down. These are the questions they will ask. Forward rates are available. How long? Can you have a forward rate for next 2 years? No. Forward rates maximum available are offered by the bank up to a maximum of 1 year from the date of from today. Okay, today is maybe May 22 up to May 31st, 2023. Rates are committed by the banker. So the exchange rates are floating exchange rates are fixed by banker. Then you may wonder, banker will suffer any loss. No, banker will not suffer any loss because he will also do something to avoid the loss. Because they will also enter into a forward deal. This is called spot deal. Spot deal means spot you are buying dollar, we are giving them rupee, or you are selling them dollar. Selling them dollar means what? Bank is selling. Selling, buying, always you have to see from bank's point of view. This is 9th question. Okay. Okay. Now 10th question, forward rates. What is spot rate? For that day transaction, if you offer a rate, that is called spot rates. And for a future date, if bank is committing a rate today itself, the transaction will not be today. Transaction will be maybe after 3 months, maybe after 9 months, maybe after 6 months, or maybe after 1 year. But today, the contract is signed. Today, the rate for a future transaction up to 1 year can be fixed. That exercise is known as what? Forward contracts. That process is known as forward contract. So the rates are known as forward rate. Understood? For a future rate, forward rate. Agreed? So this terminology, for some of you may be unfamiliar because you will not do this business every day in your branch situation. This is done by your so for JB people, exams oriented question only we are discussing. So that will enhance your knowledge base. You are going to be a super, yes, I can handle. So I know Forex rate, not only for JB, you are also equipping yourself because you will handle, yes, better business, or you will be able to do better customer service. Okay. So for spot rate, forward rate. And here forward rate, some formulas are there that you need not worry right now. For JB, I think only mostly spot rate they will ask. Okay, so hedging, that is another terminology. This is also CIB terminology, but anyhow, you remember hedging. Hedging or derivative product. Hedging means what? You are preventing a risk, preventing a financial risk. Hedging product means hedging. The meaning is you are managing a risk. What is risk? The risk of facing a financial loss in the future date, because everybody wants to avoid loss. In the future, you may suffer a loss on account of so many factors. A borrower will suffer loss if the interest rate goes high. I am planning to buy a house. I want to avail housing loan, but suddenly housing loan is the rate of interest is going up. I will be unhappy because I have to pay more interest. Now I want to protect myself. So you have to buy a product that will safeguard you against rising interest rates or rising exchange rates. So that process is known as hedging. Understood? What is hedging? You are preventing a financial loss. And to prevent a financial loss, you are using a product. Are you not wearing a helmet to, suppose you are riding two-wheeler, you may suffer a loss, you may suffer an injury if you happen to fall down. So your head will get injured. So to prevent the loss, prevent the head getting injured in an unforeseen accident, you are wearing a helmet. Similar way, exchange rate will suddenly hit you, will cause a loss in the future day. So you are hedging. Hedging means this is a technical word. Sometimes they will ask, you remember. That means preventing risk. How you are preventing risk? By using a appropriate product. That products are known as derivative products, are also known as hedging products. Okay, friend? Is a terminology you have to remember. And in India, remember, another important thing you have to remember. Question number 12. In India, note down, Indian rupee has become fully convertible for current account transactions. There are two transactions in foreign exchange. I think all of you remember, you will have studied in your college day, revenue expenditure, capital expenditure. When you are spending your money, there are two things you have to remember: revenue expenditure, capital expenditure. What is revenue expenditure? You are hiring a car, Ola car or Uber car, or you are repairing your car, that becomes a revenue expenditure. Suppose you are buying a car or you are buying a house, then it becomes a capital expenditure, because in capital expenditure, assets are created. Capital expenditure, either assets are created or liabilities are incurred. Liabilities, you enter into a liability, you borrow from others, borrow from Sweden or Singapore, then it becomes a capital account. But when you are going to Singapore on a personal visit, that is not capital account, that is a current account. Current account, mostly assets are not created, is a expenditure. There is a difference between expenditure and investment. You understand? When you are buying a car, it's not an expenditure. This will not go into your P&L account. When you are buying a car, it will go straight away go to your balance sheet. So revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, similar way, current account transaction in Forex market, capital account transaction. In India, current account transactions have become fully free, that is no restriction, with effect from 1393. Now it is almost how many years? 30 years over. So our Indian rupee is permitted to be converted to foreign currency as per IMF Article 8 with effect from 1393. Just to keep in mind, current account freely permitted, capital account some restrictions are there. What is capital account? Borrowing dollar from abroad or investing dollar from abroad. NRIs coming to India or Indian companies starting any venture abroad, that are called as what? Borrowings or investments are capital account. Okay, understood? Current account, capital account. So these are the, okay, now we'll go to rates, because the focus will be on rates. So the rates can be for a current account transaction also, maybe for a capital account transaction also. Export, import come under current account, don't worry. Okay, and any borrowing from abroad comes under capital account. And where money will come, any inward remittance for a capital account may come. Okay, okay, then you have to apply that exchange rate application is common for whether it's a current account or capital account. You need not worry. This just to distinguish from FEMA angle, I have given this. Okay, so Indian rupee is fully convertible for, these are the questions they will ask. Our Indian rupee is freely and fully convertible for all current account transaction, no. All current account we will not allow. Capital account purpose, no. Not freely. Capital account purpose only, no. Both current account, capital account transaction, no. Fully, no freedom is there for all current account or all capital account. Only for current account transaction as permitted under FEMA guideline. Only for current account transaction as permitted under FEMA guideline. So D is the correct answer. So they will give 5 choices. Pick up the correct one. D is the correct answer. Okay, understood? So this I will share with you. Now we are coming to the exchange rate. Exchange rate, earlier we are having, okay, earlier we are having fixed exchange rate. From 1393 onwards, India has become floating rates. And again, we have switched over to, earlier we are quoting indirect quote. Now we are quoting direct quote. What is direct quote, indirect quote? Just wait. Okay, friends. So this history, okay, just to know. Now 14, question number 14. When Indian rupee weakens, Indian rupee weakens mean earlier it was 74 rupee, now it is becoming 77, 78. Now what will happen? Exports will become cheaper. Cheaper mean competitive. Import will become costlier. both imports and exports will become cheap. No, both will not. Yes, this C is incorrect. Imports will become cheaper. No, when rupee weakens, import cannot become cheaper. So the both A and B is correct. Export will become cheaper. That will become competitive because he is going to get more rupees. So he'll price less in dollar. Okay. Import will become costlier. Import will become costly. Why? Because rupee is weakening. To get $1, the importer has to spend more rupee. So A and B are applicable. When Indian weakens, A and B. So the combination of all options you have to read carefully. And this easily you can understand. So I am not elaborating further. Agreed? Because these are the questions you have to be ready. Because when there is a exchange rate arithmetic. Because this is a base. Okay. Now exchange rate brief history, I think. And remember, exchange rates are quoted on two-way basis. Two-way basis. So you can note down. Exchange rates will be quoted. Quoted means quotation. Suppose you go to a car or scooter you want to buy, bike you want to buy, you go to the showroom, you ask him, sir, what is the price of one bike or scooter, TVS scooter? He will give a quotation. Similar way, you want dollar mean the dollar codes will be appearing in the screen. Now you have to select you have to click the screen. If it is okay for you, you can click, you can buy or sell. So all are screen-based rates. Okay. So here interbank mean, for example, State Bank or ICICI Bank comes on the screen. Now they are quoting this important thing you have to remember. $1 is equal to INR 72.49, 72.50. Why there are two rates? You may wonder. These are not down. This is the rate at which that bank is buying the dollar. Buy low. This is the rate 72.50 is the rate at which that bank, this bank may be SBI or ICICI. Who is that bank? They will come to know. The dealing screen will not be there in every branch. It will be available only in your big office, that is international division. Okay. So now 72.49 is also called as bid rate. Is a interbank rate. Interbank rate. So your exchange rate arithmetic is going to be based on these rates only. Bid rate will be note down. Bid rate will be the starting rate for note down. Bid rate will be the starting rate or base rate for exporter and inward remittance transactions. You can note down. Then only it will go into your mind. All of you please note down this bid rate. There will be two rates on the screen. This is the ethics. Interbank rate will always, interbank codes will be two-way basis. Two-way basis. What is two-way basis? Dollar. Why there are two rates for dollar? This is the rate at which dollar is being bought by this bank. This is the rate at which dollar is sold by this bank, that bank. So buy low, sell high. This rate will always be low. This rate will be always be high. That is interbank market. Okay, suppose you want dollar. Okay, this is the rate given by State Bank of India. Now, Canara Bank wants dollar or Federal Bank wants dollar they want to buy dollar from whom? State Bank of India. Now, at what rate they will be able to buy? All of you please tell 72.49 or 72.50. I want dollar. One another bank, this quote is by State Bank, you assume. Okay, now your bank is Federal Bank or Karur Vysya Bank. You want a dollar. What rate you will be able to get the dollar? 72.49 or 72.50? Tell me, friends. Anyone can?
72.50.
72.50. Very good. Correct. Why 72.50? When you want to buy, they will apply their selling rate. You are buying. That you mean, for example, Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank is buying. That State Bank of India is then therefore they have to sell. What rate they are selling? 72.50. Okay. Now, Karur Vysya Bank wants to sell dollar. Okay. Karur Vysya Bank has got dollar. They want to sell dollar to SBI. At what rate they will be able to sell dollar? Now tell me. 72.49 or 72.50? Tell me, boss. Tell me. Karur Vysya Bank wants to sell dollar to SBI. At what rate SBI will buy? At what rate SBI will buy dollar from Karur Vysya Bank? Whether it is 72.49 or 72.50. Now tell me, friends. Anyone? No problem.
72
Huh? 72? 49. When they are buying, they will try to buy at the lower rate. When they are selling, they will try to sell at the, when we are buying, other bank is selling. So quickly you have to understand, in one market, this is the bank which is offering the quotation. And when I am buying, okay, bid rate mean this is the rate at which this bank is buying. This is the offer rate mean from that bank point of view. But from our point of view, want to buy, this rate will be applied. If you want to sell, they will give this rate. Agreed or not? This is the base for your arithmetic. Now you note down, for exporters and inward remittance, this is the starting rate. This is the starting rate. From this rate, you have to minus your bank profit. You can note down right now. For exporters and inward remittance, arithmetic now we are starting. This is the starting point. Exporter inward remittance, which is the starting point, the left hand side. This is known as bid rate. The interbank bid rate is the starting point. From this rate, you have to minus your profit margin. For importers and outward remittance, this will be the starting point. Importer and outward remittance, don't look at this side. And for exporter inward remittance, don't look at this side. Understood? Clear or not? The exporter inward remittance, which side you have to see? You have to see only the left hand side, lower side. For importer and outer remittance, which side you have to see? Interbank, this side you have to see. Then here you have to add. Okay, understood or not? Supposing your GM tells for an importer, you have to take 5 paise profit. 5 paise profit. Then what will be your rate? Your this is interbank rate. Now, based on the interbank rate, your GM tells for your importer, you have to quote by loading 5 paise profit. Now, what will be a rate? Anyone can try. For an importer, what rate will be offered at this point of time? 70 to 45, 70 to 44, 70 to 54, 70 to 55. There are 4 rates possible. Tell me which rate. 5 paise you want to profit. Importer. Tell me, friends. Anyone can try. Tell me. Yes, boss. 72, 72,
54.
54. Any other answer? Try.
72,
No.
45, sir.
72, 45. No, importer I told. Importer what I told. For importer, look at this side. You note down now. For importer and outward remittance, you look at this side. For exporter and inward remittance, you are buying, you look at this side. Here you minus here from the, for exporters and inward remittance, deduct our bank profit from the bid side. This is a fundamental is coming, but before that I am preparing you. And for importers and outward remittance, you add your bank margin on the offer side. This is the interbank offer side. So the correct answer is 70 to 55. 70 to 55. Supposing, I will give another example. When inward remittance has come, your GM is telling, take 8 paise profit. Take 8 paise profit. Then what will be a rate? Now tell me, your inward remittance, your GM is telling 8 paise profit bank should get. What rate you will buy the dollar from the inward beneficiary? What rate you will offer? 70 to 42, 70 to 58. I told 8 paise. Tell me, what is the correct rate? Tell me, friends. Try.
70 to
70
41.
to correct. Very good. 70 to 41. You have to go to this side. You are an is an inward remittance. I told inward remittance, you look at this side. The exporter inward remittance always look at this rate. And for some exceptions are there. What is the exception? I will share with you. And for importers and outward remittance, this side, here bank profit add, here bank profit deduct. That's all arithmetic. If you understand this, but the arithmetic I am telling 5 paise, 7 paise, but the exam they will tell 0.08%, 0.10%, 0.12%. Just wait. Understood or not? So this is the base. Now you go to the next screen. Bid rate, offer rate mean this is the lower rate, this offer rate is higher rate. These are all for importers and outer remittance. This is starting. This is not the rate. This is for bank to bank. This is not for customers. Customer's rate will be for exporter inward remittance minus, from this you minus, and for importer and outward remittance from this point you plus. How much to be added, how much to be deducted, the exam they will give. Beautifully you can score 10 out of 10. 10 marks, 5 marks, you can score. Understood? Now, but always you have to remember, from bank point of view, whenever bank is buying dollar from whom? Exporter, buy low. Selling dollar to whom? Importer, sell high. That is why we are adding our profits here. Here we are deducting our profits here. Agreed? Unless you deduct, it will not be low. Here, unless you add, it will not be high. This is a simple arithmetic. Agreed? Okay. I gave an example, no? Super Bazaar. From the farmer, they will go to the farmer, agro field. They will buy tomato, potato. At what rate they will buy? They will try to buy at the lowest rate. Then, when they are selling to the consumer, you are going to the Super Bazaar. Now you tell what is a potato rate. They will purchase the potato at 10 rupees. For you, they will tell 25 rupees, 20 rupees. Because whenever they are selling, sell high. Whenever they are buying, buy low. Okay. Understood? This is a fundamental principle. If you understood this, okay. Now these are all CIB subject. I will not skip. Now this is JAIIB. When the interbank exchange rates are US dollar 1 is equal to INR 71.2450, INR 71.2625. Now there are 4 options. 71.2450 becomes the base rate for importer. No. 71.2625 is the base rate for exporter inward remitter. No. Ulta. Now see, 74.2150, 71.2625 becomes the base rate. Base rate now starting rate for exports and imports respectively. C is the correct answer. Understood or not? So this simple question they will offer half mark. This may be half mark question or this may be 1 mark question. Understood or not? This rate is for exporters and inward remittance. This rate is for importer and outward remittance. Here you have to add your profit. Here you have to minus your profit margin. Okay, understood? Now 18. Now it is interesting. Now all of you is a just open question. There is no question, but I will make you think. There are 2 rates, interbank rates. Interbank rate, that is one bank to another bank. Which bank is interbank? That is called interbank rate. One bank will come on the screen. Now are you not, when you are going to the big bazaar or any other mall, they will announce 1 kilo tomato 40 rupees, 1 kilo tomato 40 rupees, like that. Now interbank rates are, the quotations will be there. One bank is offering. Okay, what they are offering? 10 o'clock they are offering. The same bank at 11 o'clock, different rate. Because within half an hour or 5 seconds, it will keep on changing. Here currency dollar. In 10 o'clock rate is 70 to 40. That is dollar is purchased at this rate. Dollar is sold at this rate, 70 to 41 at 10 o'clock. This, at 11 o'clock, 70 to 44, 70 to 45. Now my question is, what is the best rate? What is the best rate? What time is the best rate for exporter? What is the best rate time for importer? Importer rate is best for at what time? 11 o'clock rate is, or in other words, 10 o'clock rate is best for whom? 11 o'clock rate is best for whom? Can anyone tell? 10 o'clock rate is best for whom? 10 o'clock rate is best for whom? Exporter or importer? Tell.
Exporter.
Think.
Importer.
Exporter.
Exporter.
Importer.
Importer. 10
Importer.
o'clock rate is very fine for importer because they will be able to get dollar at 70 to 41. Same 11 o'clock, they have to pay 70 to 45. So 10 o'clock rate is best for importer. Now for exporter, which rate is better? Which rate is better? For importer,
11
sorry,
o'clock.
exporter rate is better.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Right.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock
11
rate.
o'clock.
Why 11 o'clock rate? At 10 o'clock, their dollar will be purchased at 70 to 40. At 11 o'clock, 70 to 44. So exporter will be happy at 11 o'clock. Importer will be happy at 10 o'clock. You understand? Each one will see things from their point of view. Bank will not lose. At that point, this rate. Because the rate will keep on moving. Understood? So very correct. So exporter rate is, best rate is this rate, 11 o'clock rate. Importer best rate is 10 o'clock rate. You will be able to get at 70 to 41. Importer will get 70 to 44 at 11 o'clock. Had he sold that at 70 to 40, 4 paise more. Agreed, no? Here 4 paise less. Agreed? Okay. This is the arithmetic. Now, hedging. Hedging means because the dollar, no, it will keep on moving. So you have to have market intelligence. Now, this question they are asking. This question, interbank, between interbank. Okay, for example, Bank of Baroda versus PNB. One bank is wanting dollar, another bank is selling dollar. Okay, they have to settle now. They will click the deal first, then they have to settle. Okay, now you see the question. If the settlement between banks in a forex deal means one bank is buying dollar, another bank has to settle in rupee. Okay, our Indian currency is rupee. You give us dollar, I will give us rupee. So the settlement will be done through CCIL, Clearing Corporation of India Limited, not RBI. The interbank deals will be settled through CCIL. That is also a government of India concern like RBI, like a clearing house, Clearing Corporation of India Limited. Forex deals on the same day. Same day you buy the dollar. On the same day, whether it is spot deal, ready deal, forward deal, term deal. The answer is B, ready deal or cash deal. Ready deal means today itself. Ready deal. Okay, you understood? Today they are clicking at 10 o'clock. Before 3 o'clock, they will exchange the currencies. That is ready deal or cash deal. Understood? Question number 22, they will ask. Okay. Now 23, the settlement between the banks in forex deal takes place on the next working day. On the next working day, because the currencies will be exchanged. Today they will fix the rate. This is the rate at which I am. It's a spot deal. It is a take place on the next working day. Then the name of the deal is called Tom deal. What is Tom? Tomorrow. Abbreviation is not tomorrow. Next working day is called Tom deal. TOM deal. This is abbreviation. Tom deal. So the answer is D. This is a thing easily you can understand. Now you tell me. Okay. Now you want. I should have animated. I have forgotten. Settlement of funds takes place on the second working day after following day. Suppose Monday they are clicking the deal. You give me $1 lakh, I will give you settlement at this rate. 72, 77, 84, like that they are clicking the deal. But it is going to settle after 2 days, second working day. Then this type of deal is called a spot deal. Remember, spot deal. But in English, spot deal means on the spot. But in Forex, spot deal, that spot rate is different, spot deal is different. Don't get confused. That spot rate means that day transaction, if the bank is quoting, that is called a spot rate. For a future transaction, if they are quoting, that is known as forward rate. And here, spot deal means is interbank. Spot deal means next working day, second working day. Supposing Friday they are clicking a deal mean Friday, Saturday no Forex, Monday first working day, Tuesday is the second working day. So spot deal mean for Friday deals, settlement will take place on Tuesday. Okay, understood? This is known as spot deal. So ready deal means same day. Forward deal means any other date other than these 3 dates, all are forward deals up to 1 year. Forward deals are up to 1 year. From the third day up to 1 year, it is called forward deal. Term deal means next working day. Friday, that is suppose a Monday deal, it will be settled on Tuesday. Wednesday deal will be settled on Thursday. Okay. Supposing Thursday happens to be a holiday, then it will be carried over to the next working day. So that is meant by term deal, next working day. Spot means second working day. Okay. 25. Now we are coming to another important aspect. Is a old concept you remember. What are indirect quotation? What is direct quotation? You see the question. Our INR, our Indian rupee 100 rupees is equal to US dollar 1.3315. For example, I will give a simple way of understanding direct quotes, indirect quotes. Supposing I am one dealer, you are going to, sir, what is the apple rate? He is telling for 100 rupees, 6 apples. 100 rupees, 6 apples. Now it's a direct quote or indirect quote? Tell me. 100 rupees, 6 apples. Yes, boss. Is a direct quote or indirect quote? Direct or indirect? One apple, what is the price? One apple, what's the price? He is not telling, you are asking for apple, what is the rate? But he is indirectly telling, sir, 100 rupees, I am giving you 6 apples. So one apple, what is the rate? 100 divided by 6. So this is indirect. But you are going to apple man, sir, apple is to, apple available, how much? He is telling, one apple 20 rupees. Now what is the difference between earlier and this one? Here one apple 20 rupees. Earlier what he told? 100 rupees, 6 apples. That is indirect. So our home currency will be, unit will be 100, and this will be 100, 100, 100, and the US dollar will be keep on varying. Today 1.3315, tomorrow it may be 1.3316. So what does it mean? Home currency units are fixed. The foreign currency unit will keep on varying. That is indirect quote. Now we are not quoting indirect. We are now gone for what? Direct quote. What is the direct quote? Direct quote, it will be like this. What's the difference between that and this? Here US dollar comes this side. $1 is equal to INR 731225. Tomorrow it will be 731775. Next week it may be 74. This is known as direct quotation. You understand? Which is easier? Tell me, boss. Indirect quotation easier to understand or direct quotation easier to understand? Quotation means a rate. Which is easier? Direct is
Direct quotation.
When
Direct
you have switched
quotation.
over to easier,
Direct.
yes, direct. When you have switched over to direct, August 93 onwards. All other countries, the 1973 onward, developed countries, they adopted direct quotes in forex market. But India, 1993 only, we started adopting direct quotation. Direct quotation means our foreign currency unit, euro, pound, it will come on the left hand side. That is comes a base currency. That the unit will be fixed, 1 unit. Only 4 currencies will be offered per 100. Japanese yen, Swedish kroner, then Indonesian rupiah, Kenyan shilling. Kenyan shilling. So these 4 currency, Japanese yen 100 will be offered. Japanese yen 1 will not be offered. Japanese yen 100 is equal to US dollar 1.2325, 1.2350. Like that will be offered. Only 4 currency will be always quoted in multiples of 100. All other currency, big currencies, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit of dollar. You see, 1 unit of dollar. These are the old question, but still you have to remember the concept. Now we are coming to arithmetic. Nostro account, you are familiar, I think. Okay, anyhow you should know. Because this question also, but this will be asked in paper 1 also. What is a Nostro account? What is Vostro account? What is lower account? Is a CAB subject, but still you should remember. Okay, right now you don't worry. But if they ask, you should be able to answer. What is Nostro account? Because in this is not a paper 2 question, it's a paper 1 question because here arithmetic. But while we are doing arithmetic, this concept you should know. What is Nostro? Our account with you. So for example, in bank in India is opening a foreign currency dollar account with a New York bank, with their correspondent bank abroad. It is called Nostro. What's the meaning of Nostro? The word Nostro means our account with you. Your account. That is, Bank of Baroda has an account with Citibank New York. So Bank of Baroda's Nostro account with Citibank New York. Nostro means our account with you. Then Citibank, for some transaction in India, they will open a current account with Bank of Baroda. The account opened by a foreign bank in India with their correspondent bank in rupee is called Vostro. Nostro, Vostro. What is Vostro? Your account with us. Nostro means our account with you. You remember, you understand the difference. Nostro means our account with you. Vostro means your account with us. You see how beautifully. Okay, you keep in mind. Okay, when these questions, we will again elaborate in CIV. What is lower account? Lower means a third party's account. His uncle. When you are referring to you, only 2 people, you and I and you will use Nostro, Vostro. But when you are using a third bank, you will not use I, we. You will use his or their. So that account is known as another bank's account with another bank is called lower account. Now you cannot use Nostro, Vostro. What is Nostro? Our account with you. What is Vostro? Your account with us. Nostro, Vostro. And when you are referring to another bank account with another bank, That is called not nostro, vostro, loro. Loro account. Loro bank of, lower account of central bank or PNB with Citibank New York. But you are working in Canara Bank. So one bank will refer to another bank's account with another bank, then they will use the word lower account. Understood? Mirror account. Mirror account is for reconciliation purpose. Right now, don't worry. What is mirror account? Yes. Now we are coming to arithmetics. Okay. Now don't worry. Now non-stop arithmetics. All of you are ready? Now the time is, what is the time? There are 4 buying rates, 4 selling rates. First you have to understand the basic, then arithmetic. Arithmetic is nothing but, yes, exact rate you are going to quote in another few minutes. Okay. What is buying rate? Buying rate will be offered for whom? For exporters and inward remittance. And for FCNR to NRE. You see, TT buying. There are 4 buying rate. What is TT? I think all of you know. Nowadays, TT is a word already forgotten. TT stands for telegraphy transfer. The instant coffee. Now are we not using instant coffee, instant decoction? So similar way, the TT means instant. You are already getting the dollar, so you immediately give the rates. Okay. So TT buying rate. You are buying the dollar because the dollar is already in your hands, already in your nostro account. So the conversion of collection bill. What is conversion of collection bill? One export bill you have sent to foreign country. That export bill is sent on collection. You are not discounted. The export bill is realized. Now it has been credited to our nostro. It's an inward remittance now. So at what rate you will buy? The TT buying rate you will buy. You will apply TT buying rate. The dollar you have to buy and you have to credit his account for an exporter. You have to credit his account with the equivalent in rupee. So it becomes a buying transaction. Buying, selling is always from bank point of view. You are buying dollar. Here you are selling dollar. So when you will apply buying rates, arithmetic, another one. But here you should know the concept. Then only to whom you will apply buying rate, you should know. Then only your arithmetic will be correct. Otherwise, one step missed mean instead of buying, if you are applying selling rate, your answer will be wrong. Okay, for example, the exporter is one Indian, one NRI is getting inward remittance, dollar, $1 lakh has come. Now, what rate you will convert the dollar to rupee at buying rates? The buying rate will be lower than the selling rate because in buying rate, always you buy low. Buying rate means you will buy low, you will take your bank profit. Selling rate will be little high because you are adding your profit on the interbank offer rate. Here interbank bid rate is the base, here interbank offer rate is the base. Just wait another few minutes. Okay. Cancellation of forward sale contract. What is inward remittance also you have to apply TT buying rate. Cancellation of forward sale contract. The forward contracts under 2 categories. Forward purchase contract, forward sale contract. What is purchase contract? For an exporter, always will book a forward purchase contract. For an importer, always will offer forward sale contract. Agreed? So for that, cancellation. Cancellation will be at the reverse rate. While cancellation of forward sale contract, TT buying. You are now buying. And FCNR is already having FCNR deposit. I think all of you are familiar with FCNR. The deposit itself will be in dollar. The deposit will be in euro. Now you are converting to NRE. NRE means rupee, convertible rupee. Now dollar is purchased and rupee is given. So again, it's a buying rate. What rate you will buy? TT buying rate. What is the difference between there are 4 buying rate? Here our profit will be least minimum. Here our profit will be little more. Here our profit will be still more. Here our bank profit will be still more highest. Currency buying, our bank profit will be still highest because our workload is more. Here workload is slight. So here also workload. Here TT buying workload is little less. So and the transit period is also less. So considering all this, bank will apply a better rate. Bank will have here 3 paise margin. For example, I am telling TT buying rate 3 paise mean bill buying 7 paise and TC buying 15 paise and currency buying 25 paise. So our profit will differ dependent on what type of buying. So there are 4 buying rate. You see FCNR dispersing PCFC. This is a okay CAB concept, but you should still remember is a dollar loan. You are giving a dollar loan and you are converting the dollar to rupee, you will apply buying rates. While converting the dollar to rupee, you will apply buying rates. Bill buying rate. What is bill buying rate? The exporter is giving two type of bills. Sometimes the exporter will give side bill. Note down. Side bill means the bill will be paid immediately on receipt at the foreign country. Side bill means the bill will be paid by the foreign buyer immediately on receipt at the buyer's country. That is known as side bill. What is Wusan's bill? The forward bill buying rate will be applied for. This is part. Immediately the bill will be realized. And here you will apply what? Bill buying rate, not TT buying rate, bill buying rate. Little more profit you will take. Little more profit you will take. And here, forward bill buying rate. The bill buying comes under two categories. If an export side bill, you will apply bill buying. If the export 6 months bill, the bill will be realized after 6 months or 3 months. Then you have to apply forward bill buying rate. Forward bill buying rate. This is side bill buying. Okay. This is side bill buying. This is forward bill buying. Again, traveler check. Suppose you have given a travel card. Traveler check, travel card. Now traveler checks are not there. You are any traveler going to foreign country, they will carry a smart card. That is called as traveler card. What you will do? 5,000 you will pay, and the bank will load that 5,000. I think all of you have traveled in metro card. If you swipe it, the value will be reduced. Okay, similar way, the travel card and the dollar in the travel card you have to buy, and you have to give him rupee, then you will buy TC buying rate. Our profit margin will be still more. The last is currency buying rate. What is currency buying rate? One Indian went to America, he met his close relative. The close relative gave some dollar. That dollar is bringing to India, and customs is declaring. Now he has brought some $4,000. Now $4,000 he want rupee in India. Okay, so $4,000 we will buy at a still our profit will be more. That rate will be currency buying rate. Okay, this is the difference. And here this side selling rate. TT selling means immediate. When outward remittance has to go today, you have to apply TT selling rate. When direct import bill has come long back directly. Now you want to retire, make payment for the import bill, then you have to apply TT selling rate. Crystallization of these are the concept you have to remember, and cancellation of forward purchase contract, again TT selling rate. Purchase contract at TT selling rate, sale contract at buying rate. Cancellation will be at the reverse rate. Forward sale contract will be cancelled at TT buying rate. Forward purchase contract will be cancelled at TT selling rate. And here this is the exception. Exception you have to remember. Crystallization of unpaid export bill. Export bill means this should come on buying side. Why this export bill is coming on this side, selling side? The crystallization unpaid export bill, always TT selling. What is crystallization? You can note down. Some export bill you have discounted here. Some 1 month back. Due date is 1 month. Exactly after 1 month, the bill is not realized. The bill is not realized. Crystallization means unpaid bill will be crystallized. Note down. Unpaid export bill will be the dollar liability will be converted to rupee liability. That exercise is known as what? Crystallization. What is the exercise? About the exercise you will learn in CAB, but rate angle, sometimes they use the word crystallization of an export bill mean that export bill not paid, you have to crystallize at TT selling rate, that much you remember. That will help you. TT selling rate means bank profit has to be added. TT buying rate means bank profit has to be deducted. That is the arithmetic. Selling rate always, just now another few minutes, I will start the arithmetic. All of you have to work out one by one. Okay, so FC selling and FC here bill selling mean for all import bills you have to apply what? NRE to FCNR also TT selling rate. NRE is already having convertible rupee. Now from the NRE SP account he wants to open a FCNR account. So you have to debit his NRE SP rupee and you have to sell him dollar. So from bank point of view, you will apply TT selling rate, because the transaction has to take place on the same day. That is fast, instant. So you will apply TT selling with the lowest profit for the bank. The TT selling and TT buying are the most popular rates in the bank, because most of the transaction will be under this category. And the next popular is bill selling. All import bill will be at bill selling. You are selling dollar. Bill selling rate. The bill selling mean from whose point of view? From bank point of view. This is traveler check, travel card selling rate. You have to load the dollar in their card chip. That is a smart card. Okay. Or your credit card. Credit card is different. Your value loaded smart card is different. You are paying the value and they will load it $5,000. Instead of carrying $5,000 currency, you carry a plastic card. You swipe it, you will get the services. $100 you want, $100. Swipe it. Are you not doing? Okay. You are swiping your debit card and your account is debited. Same way, this is travel card selling rate. You have to give the dollar, and the dollar at what rate? Higher rate. And here you are giving the currency, physical currency. You are giving dollar, $3,000 you are giving in physical currency, and you will be ready to use. What is the difference between this travel card and currency? Travel card you have to swipe. Some people will not accept charge card or ATM card. So instead of ATM card, you are carrying a travel card. So just swipe. What is currency? It is ready to use. When currency you give, everybody will accept. America also, they will accept. All American society, all smart card. But when you carry this, they will swipe it, you will use it. One second, friend. Okay, understood. Now you go to the arithmetic base ready. Arithmetics base ready. Now you are going to, yes, actual questions. Okay, now you will understand. Now question number one. These are the theory question, don't worry. What is meant by freely floating, we already discussed. And for a customer shipping the goods in August, this is also a theory question, don't worry. This you will not get questions like this because CAB question, don't worry. Now arithmetic question we are going. For which of these transaction TT buying rate will be quoted? This also, sometimes they will ask this also. Exchange in arithmetic mean application of rates. For which of the transaction TT buying rate will be quoted? They will give some 4 rates. You have to find out. For returning import side bill, for return import side bill is not a buying rate, it's a selling rate. Okay, bill selling rate. While dispersing PCFC, TT buying rate, correct. While converting FCNR to NRE, that is also TT buying rate. While converting NRE to FCNR, that is TT selling rate. So B and C is correct answer. For B and C transaction, so you have to click E. Understood? So this is logical, this is theoretical. Now you come to arithmetic. What rates shall be applied? These are all arithmetic, don't worry. No theory. Now case study. Case study, application of rate. This also. Supposing discounting in 6 months export bill. Okay, what rate will be applied? NRI tenders euro 2000 currencies for encashment. What rate will be applied? Supposing a SP customer wants US dollar 3000 for visiting UK. What rate will be applied? Okay, this answer will come on the other side. Here questions will come, here answers will come. You are free to tell. LC, a bill under LC to be paid today, what rate will be applied? Okay, an export bill discounted but unpaid to be crystallized today, what rate will be? Now anyone can tell. Discounting a 6 months export bill, what rate will be applied? Can anyone tell which? First, it is a buying rate. Export bill mean buying rate. Which buying? TT buying, bill buying, TC buying, or currency buying? Yes, boss. Can anyone tell? Discounting a 6 months export bill, which there are 8 rates. 4 buying rate, 4 selling rate, just now we discussed. Now for question number 43, which rate? Which rate, boss? This is forward bill buying rate. Okay, this is a theory question. Okay, but to do arithmetic, you should know this. To do arithmetic is a forward bill buying rate. NRI tender 0 for encashment. Is NRI coming to India? is bringing 2,000 euros. He wants immediate encashment. Now it is, what rate will be applied? Anyone can tell. Is a buying or selling? First one, buying or selling? Buying. What sort of buying? Currency buying. FC means foreign currency buying. And next one, when customer wants to, this they will ask. When SP customer wants to visit America or UK, he is wanting US dollar 3,000. At what rate he will debit his account, they will ask. At what rate he will debit his account, they will give some rates and you have to pick up the correct rate. Now, what rate he will debit his account? He is visiting abroad. So, bank is selling dollar. Now, what rate he will apply? TT selling. They will give some 4 rates. You have to pick up the rate. Okay. So, here which rate you will apply? FC. Here FC, because physical currencies you are giving. So, physical currency you are giving mean FC selling rate. Agreed, friends? Understood? They will give some situation. Now, a bill under LC to be paid. LC means it is our import bill. So, import bill to be retired, what rate will be offered? It will be bill selling rate. They will give some situation also. They will give some rates and you have to pick up the bill selling rate 74. TT buying rate 73. Now, LC paid mean it's a bill selling, that rate you have to apply. So they will try to test your smartness by giving the theoretical plus numeric problem. Okay, at what rate you will debit his account? For example, export bill discounted but unpaid to be crystallized today. What rate you will? They will give some 4 rates. Okay, what rate you will pick up? You have to pick up TT buying rate. Sorry, TT selling rate. Crystallization always TT selling rate. Okay, what is selling? You are reversing. When you are discounting, it was a buying rate. You will apply bill buying rate. Now it's not realized. Now it's a problem for the bank because dollar what you expected has not come. So you have to do a reverse transaction. Okay, this you will understand still better in when you come for the next level. Okay, friends. But these are the application of rates. Now you are going to the fundamental concept. Fundamental concept. If you understand the fundamental concept, next live questions. Live questions will take only 30 minutes. Now we are almost 9:30 we are finishing. 9:30, 9:45. All of you have to participate now. All of you keep a calculator ready. Application of rates. Now, one by one, fundamental concepts involved in exchange rate. When a bank quotes buying rates, for whom buying rates? For exporter and inward remittance, the bid side of the interbank rate, on every point of time, there will be interbank rate. One bank to another bank. The bid side of the interbank rate becomes the base rate. That's the starting rate. For whom? Exporter and inward remittance. From here, you have to minus your profit. You have to deduct your profit. And second one is the first concept one by one we'll understand. When the bank quotes, you understood, buying rate for whom? Exporter, earns dollar, he gives to you. An inward remittance in dollar comes to your branch. So your customer wants, sir, you credit my account in rupee. So that dollar will be purchased and rupee will be given. So for exporter and inward remittance, always bank is buying. Some exception will be there that we think we will discuss. The crystallization, cancellation of forward purchase contract will be at TT selling rate. Cancellation of sale contract will be at TT buying rate. Some exceptions are there. Okay. Second one, when a bank quotes selling rates from bank point of view, offering selling rate to whom? Importer and outward remittance. The offer side of the interbank rate becomes the base rate. I will give a live case. Assume right now interbank rate is $1 is purchased at this rate, $1 is sold at this rate. This is the bid rate, always low. The sale rate will be high. This is bid, this is offer. Bid, offer. This rate is applicable for exporter and inward remittance. This rate is applicable for importer and outward remittance. Import, outward remittance, don't look at this side. Here you have to add, go on adding. Here you have to go on deducting. Understood? Ready? Okay. Now fourth one. Yes. For the spot buying rate, supposing inward remittance has come, okay, or FCNR has to be converted to NRE. FCNR already is having the dollar. We are only having the dollar. Today due date, sir, he is telling, sir, I don't want the dollar. Today it is 78 rupees. I think it's the best rate. Okay. I am selling the dollar to you, buy my dollar, you give me rupee. So from bank point of view, you are buying the dollar. Okay. So you have to apply what? FCNR to NRE buying rates. NRE to FCNR selling rates. Okay. These concepts, most of you or some of you may have handled in your real situation. But for exam, this concept may appear to be little odd, little, yes. But as a banker, you are all young, enthusiastic bankers. You should understand this concept. This I will upload today. So you have a look at it. But you have to, line by line, you have to understand. So what is the fourth one I have told? For all spot buying rate for customer, for whom? Exporter and inward remittances, bank exchange margin mean will be expressed in percentage or will be expressed in paisa. 5 paisa profit. That mean here you have to minus it. 5 paisa mean 74, 37, 75. Okay, here 6 paisa margin mean 74, 49, 25. Importer and outer remittance you add. The exporter and inward remittance this side you deduct. That's all. That is arithmetic. Okay, if you misunderstand, then one step missed mean you will get a wrong answer. Easily can do. All of you can get 100 out of 100 in arithmetic. Now for all selling rates, spot selling, the 6 and 7 on forward, right now I will not tell you because you will be confused. So for all spot selling rate means today one import bill has to be retired and one outward remittance has to go from India. Is an expenditure of Forex. Okay, here buying mean inward remittance. Inward remittance mean exporter mean is a inflow of Forex. For exporter and outward remittance, outflow of Forex. Outflow of Forex means sale. Inflow of Forex means purchase. Anyway, you can remember. But if you misunderstand purchase for sale, sale for purchase, then you will land in a wrong answer. Understood? Now all spot selling rate, these 5 concepts you should remember. Even at midnight, as long as you are working in a bank, these concepts you have to, yes, it should be crystal clear in your mind. And for spot selling rates for customer, bank exchange profit will be added. Here deducted, here added. To the offer side means this side. Here you add, here you deduct. This they will give. Interbank rate they will give. Arithmetic easy. How easy? Another few minutes. Then forward rate, right now you don't worry because you'll be confused. Now we are coming to live practical. Live practical. Now all of you are ready? Ready? Okay. Now interbank rate 71, 81, 25. 71, 82, 50. All of you have a calculator also. Okay. Yes. Now first rate. Rate for retiring an import bill. They will only tell retiring an import bill. Then immediately you have to imagine, but that is why theoretical background also is a must. Retiring an import bill means he is going to pay for an import bill. Then from bank point of view, is a sale or purchase. Is a sale or purchase, friends? Tell me, friends. Sale or purchase? We will apply selling rate or buying rate. Tell me first. Yes, boss. 49. Are we going to apply selling rate or buying rate? 49. Anyone? Yes, friends.
But
Selling
buying rate.
No, it's an import bill. Import bill, we will never apply buying rate. That is why the base concept, it will take some time. Then, friends, import bill mean you are going to retire an import bill. Retire an import bill mean is going to make for an import bill, outward remittance. So it's a selling rate for the bank. So selling rate mean go this side. All of you go this side. 71, 82, 50 you key in right now. All of you key in. 71, 82, 50. For every question, you note down the answer. Next slide, I will show the answer. So all of you work out. All of you take your, I think all of you have to work out now. Okay. All of you have to work out. Yes. Okay, friends. All of you are ready. All of you take your calculator. This is how you have to do in the exam. All of you take your calculator. All of you key in first 49. You write 49. And what is the rate? You note down. 49. What is the rate? You key in what? Is an import bill. So it's a selling rate. So 71, 82, 50 you key in. All of you key in 71.8250. All of you key in. Now you put your plus button. Don't put minus button. Why? Because it's a sale. Import bill mean bank is applying selling rate. Then bank profit will be added. Plus button all of you put. Plus button you put. Then key in 0.20. 0.20 you see 0.20 and percentage button you press. Percentage button you press. How much you are getting? Tell me how much you are getting. Tell me, boss. Anyone is getting the rates?
71.986.
9686. So you can make it
96.
71.97. You can make it rounded, rounding up always to bank advantage. It's a selling. So you are going to debit his account. You debit 71.97. You are rounding up because always to bank's advantage. Very good. Very good. Now 50. I think all of you are ready. Now 50, all of you. This note down. I will next slide. We will check out the correct answer. Now you have noted, no? All of you 71.97 is the answer.
Yes, sir.
Now whether it is correct or wrong, next slide. Now next question. Now practice. Now you are going to masters. Don't worry. Now for encashing currency, first one you remember, it's a buying or selling. How many are telling buying, selling? Tell me. Buying or selling? It's a buying.
Buying.
Okay. Now which rate you will take? All of you key in. Now key in 71. Calculator only. Your calculator will do wonder. 71, 8125. 8125 you key in. This rate you key in. Okay. Now profit 0.40. Now you put minus button. Why minus button? All of you have to put minus button. Why minus button? Buying mean bank profit will be deducted. Selling mean bank profit will be added. Here you added. Here minus button you put minus 0.40 you put. Then press your percentage button. How much you are getting? 50. How much you are getting? 71. Tell me, friends. 21. 52. 52. You will get. Then it's a foreign tourist, 72, 52, 50 you make. Because rounded to nearest 25 pips. So round down. Now when you are applying buying rate, round down. When you are applying selling rate, round up. That is always fundamental principles of banking. So for question number 50, the correct answer will be 71.5250. Okay, this is the answer. Whether it is correct or wrong, all of you note down in your book. We will check next slide. Now I am going to give practice. Now 51. 51. Now all of you try. Now you see, for releasing American dollar for a tourist, he is going to America. He is wanting American dollar. Now it's a buying or selling. First one is selling. Releasing dollar means it's selling. Now you go to this side. All of you key in 71. 71.8250 you key in. Now you put plus button. Don't put minus button. Just to put plus button. And you key in 0.50. Press your percentage button. 0.50 plus 0.50 percentage button you put. How much you are getting? How much you are getting?
72.18.
1841. But one small rule you remember, when you are releasing currency and when you are buying currency, the rate will be rounded to nearest 5 paise. Then what is the nearest 5 paise? Now you are releasing means selling rate. 72.18 or 72.20 or 72.15. What is the nearest 5 paise? Okay. So here it's a currency For currency and traveler check, the rate will be nearest 5 paise, not pips. So 72 instead of 18, it will be 20. 70 to 20 is the correct answer. 70 to 20. Why 20? You may wonder. Sir, 70 to 18 only has come. 70 to 18, 41. Why you are making 20? Normally, traveler check, it will be rounded up. When you are releasing currencies and traveler check, round up in favor of the bank. Okay, 70 to 50, 70 to 20. Agreed? Agreed, friends? Only when what?
Yes.
Encashing
Yes, sir.
traveler check, it will be in multiples. We will check whether it is correct. Okay, now 52. All of you are ready? 52, ready. For an in outward remittance, oh, they have given straight question. Outward remittance, profit 0.15. Outward remittance mean all of you key in 71.82, 71.8250. Don't look at this side. Plus karo. Here you have to put plus button. Don't put minus button. Because outward remittance, sale. You key in 0.15 percentage button you put. How much you are getting? Try.
71.93, sir.
9327 will come. That you, it's a outward remittance, 9350 you make it, because always the last two digits will be our American dollar versus our Indian rupee. The last two digits will be, it will be in 4 digits after rupee. 71 rupees, 93 paise. Instead of 27 pips, you make it up 50 pips. So the correct answer will be, you search for the correct answer. Whichever nearer to your answer, you click 1 mark. It's a 1 mark question. 71, 93, 50 is the correct answer. You can check up. Sometimes they will give 73, 93, 71, 93, 27 also. They may not round it. Then you click that answer. Correct, friends? You search your ABCD, they will give 4 options. If they have rounded, you also round it. Then you pick up the correct one. Agreed? 52. Very good. Now all of you note down 71, 93, 50. Whether it is correct or wrong, we'll check up another 2 minutes. Okay, now 53. Now this is a twisted question. This is an indirect question. For crystallization of an export bill. Now remember, you have to, it's a sale transaction, it's not purchase, sale. Which is sale? And that is TT selling. And now sale mean you go to this side. 71.82. All of you key in 71. That is the exception. Crystallization export bill mean don't take this side. It is a crystallization export bill mean selling, TT selling. So TT selling mean 71.82, 50 key in, put plus button because selling. Plus button you put, what's the margin within bracket they are giving? They will give separately. They will give exchange margin or profit margin or bank margin. Either they will use the word exchange margin or profit margin for the bank or a bank profit. Anything they will add. So they have given in percentage. So key in, now it is crystallization T plus 0.20. Press your percentage button. What rate you are getting, friends? Tell me. 71.
Point
71.9686. 9686, make it 97. So the correct answer will be round up, because 71, 96, 86 also you check up. If it is there, you click it. Otherwise, sometimes they will have rounded to the nearest 25 pips. Then the correct answer will be 71.97 paise. Because that is 86, no, that make it round. 71.97. Whether it is correct, you note down. Next slide, we'll check up. Agreed? All of you are getting? Okay. Now 54. Very good. Now, opening LC. Now you are confused. Sir, opening LC, buying selling. No, remember, opening a letter of credit is for an import, is always selling. Okay, opening a letter of credit, you are opening. So it will be at the selling rate. Selling rate means which one you have to gain? 71, 82, 50. That is why it's indirect. Whether buying, selling, here it will be clear. Encashing currency na buying. Some situation they will not give correctly, they will give indirectly. Opening LC mean indirectly you have to remember it's a selling. So selling mean from bank point of view, you are going to give dollar because an import. So you all of you key in 71, all of you key in 71.8250 and put plus button. Put plus button and bank margin Bank margin how much? 0.15. Because the selling rate, because the bill selling, that is why 0.15 percentage button. What's the rate you are getting? 71. Tell me.
71.9327.
9327. If you are, it is an import LC, no, you can make it 9350 also, or you can make it, okay, 93 don't make, always you have to round up to bank's advantage. So 9350 will be the rate. Because when you are selling, you round up. When you are buying, round down. Buy low, sell high. Agreed? Okay. So they may round it, or sometimes it will come as such. As such, it may come. You look at the four option, whichever nearest your answer, you click it. Okay. So the I have marked 71, 9350, whether it is correct or wrong, we will check up. Okay. Now 55, ready, 55. For converting FCNR in US dollar, the account is in dollar, he wants to convert to rupee. Now tell me whether it is purchase or sale. How many of you tell? You have to first identify purchase or sale. Purchase or sale, friends? FCNR is going to be converted to dollar. Sorry, FCNR in dollar, that has to be converted. That means dollar, they want rupee. Now, whether it is buying or selling. Correct.
Buying.
Buying. Very good.
Buying.
Buying only. So all of you key in now 7181. All of you key in 71.8125. Key in. Now put minus button. Don't put plus button. You put minus button. If you put instead of plus minus mean rate will be changing. Because of buying, you put minus button. How much you have to minus? 0.08 you have to minus. 0.08 plus percentage. How much you are getting? Tell me, friends. 71.
71.755.
71.7550. Very good. It is coming rounded in pips. So 71.7550 may be the rate. Sometimes 71.75 also they may give you the option. So the option which is nearest to your answer, you click it. But if you search for the ABCD, they will give 5 option. No, they will give only 75 also they may give. That one you. When you are buying buy low, that is also correct. 71, 75, 50 also correct. We have marked 71, 75, 50. We will see which is correct. Okay. Now go to 56. This is another twister question. Some question they will twist you. Okay. Just to test your intelligence. Correct. For paying interest on FCNR deposit. You have to give interest on FCNR, same currency you have to give. Suppose if the FCNR is in dollar, you have to credit his account in interest also will be in dollar. Suppose the FCNR is euro interest you have to give. But to get the euro, you have to go to the interbank market. That interbank market always will give a selling rate. So note down, FCNR interest will be at TT selling rate. TT selling rate. Understood? Don't forget this question they will ask. How much will be debited to interest paid account? So interest on FCNR account will be at TT selling rate. Okay. So TT selling rate means which one you have to key in? 71, all of you key in. 71, 82.50 you key in. 71, 82.50 you key in. Now you put plus button because it's a sale. Plus button, how much margin? 0.10. 0.10 percentage. What's the rate you are getting? Tell me fast. What is the rate you are getting?
71.89.
71.89.
68 it is coming. You make it okay 75. Okay, round it to nearest tips 71.8975. You note down, we will check up. Correct. Okay, very good. Now 57. Next question. For cancelling, these are the question. Is an indirect. For cancelling forward sale contract, margin 0.15. Now forward sale contract cancelling, sir, buying or selling, note down is a buying. Because of ulta. Sale contract, you are cancelling mean reversing. So TT buying. So TT buying means this side you have to go. Remember, all of you key in 71, 71.8125 you key in. 8125. Now you apply not plus button, minus button you put. Minus button 0.08 0.15 percentage button you put. How much you are getting? All of you tell. 71 point. Answer.
70.
7047. You can make it 50. Okay. It's a TT buying, you know. TT buying 71.7025 also you can put. 71.7025 also low, you lower that because of buying, or 71.70 also correct. You search for that. Now we have marked it 71, 70, 25. We'll check up. Okay, don't make it 50 because you are rounding up. Buying mean try to buy low because even paisa also counts. Now 58. Rate for discounting and export bill. Export bill, don't worry, buying. Then you have to go to again what? Margin will be different. Now again key in 71.8125. Now put minus button, don't put plus button because an exporter. So you have to deduct bank profit. Minus button 0.15 percentage, you will get same rate 71, 70, 25. Okay, are you getting or not? Yes or no? Yes, boss. Agreed, Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now 59. Oh, okay. Now whether you have done correctly, you cross check now. Okay. Now whether you have done correctly, now go to the next screen. Yes. First one, 49. 71.97. Great. All of you tick your answer. 71.97 correct. 1 mark. Okay. Next question. You already noted, no? Yes. Same way. So second question I have marked it. 71.5250. We'll see. 71.52. Oh, 71.5250. But okay. But it is a encashing currency. Always will be rounded to 5 rupees. So 71.50 is correct. Correct. This you have to correct. Rounded to nearest 5 paise. Because buying currency, selling currency, or 72, don't, some of you may have marked 71.5250. But when the real exam, if they give 71.50, that you mark it because they are rounded down. Because when they are buying, okay, that is correct. Now the question number 3, I have marked 72.20. All of you have marked 72.20. Yeah, we'll see. 72.20. Correct. For releasing dollar, 72.20. Okay, correct. 52, I have marked 71.93.50. All of you are marked like that, whether it's correct or wrong, we'll see. We all worked. It is not my, you all worked together. You have noted 71.93.50 for 52. We will see. 71.93.50. Correct. Because you have not missed any step. Okay, understood. Then 53, what is the answer you have marked? All of you read. What is the 53? What is the answer you have marked? 71? Yes.
96.
96.
0.96. Yes, sir.
71.97. Okay, correct. That also correct. Then 54, what you have marked? 71.93.50. 71.93.50. 71.93.50. Correct. You are not missed. You will get 100 out of 100. 55, what you have marked? 71, 75.50. 71, 75.50. Same rate will come. Then 56, what you have marked? 71, 89, 75. All of you look at your answer. 56, 71, 89, 75. See it? Same rate. Ayyo, correct. Pakka. Then 57, what you have marked? 71, 70, 25. Or 71, 70 you have marked. Correct? Now you check up. 71, 70, 25. Same. Very good. And 58 also same rate. 71, 70, 25. So this is arithmetic. Now have you understood? Any doubt? What is your basic doubt? Whenever you are applying buying rate, okay, buying rate for exporter and inward remittance, the bank profit will be deducted. Whenever you are offering selling rate, from the interbank offer rate, add bank profits. That is, yes. Okay. Now I will give you one more cross currency. Cross currency, if you want, I can give you sometime cross currency also. They will test you. I think that also they will give. For example, 1 pound sterling is equal to dollar 1.3715, 1.3725. This side, purchase side, 1 pound sterling is purchased for US dollar 1.3715, equivalent in purchase rate. This is sale rate. And $1 is equal to 75.3350, 75.3525. What will be pound sterling INR rate? What will be pound sterling INR rate? Okay. Now EC. Now what is the EC? Now that's a common currency. Chain rule or substitution rule will apply. Or okay. What is the substitution rule? You can substitute also. 1 pound is equal to US dollar 1375, but $1 is equal to 75.3350. So in that place you substitute this. $1 is equal to this much rupee. Now you want pound sterling versus INR. So one pound is US dollar 1.37. So in $1 you substitute this. So 1.3715 into 75.33. 1.3725 into 75.35. That's all. Okay. You see, that is chain rule or substitution rule or thumb rule. Okay. So you multiply 3715 into 753350, 3725 into 753525. So the final rate will be 1 pound is equal to INR 103.3225, 103.42. This side always will be low, this side will be high. Please remember, while you are giving the final rate, this side should be lower, this side should be higher. Buy low, sell high. For every bank will adopt that principle. This is cross currency. Look at the example. Okay. Here also another cross currency. The rule will apply. Step-by-step solution is there, and one common rule also there. Okay. I will that I think you will get it in CAB. Here in JAIIB, simple forest arithmetic. What we have discussed so far will be yes, forward rates. Okay, forward rates. 52 forward rates. Forward rate will be little complicated. For CAB, I hope it will not. Okay, forward rate, for example, you don't miss this. For example, 51. Spot rates are 1 pound is equal to. Now, so far what we have discussed is spot rates. Now we are going to forward rates. You see the question. 1 pound is equal to $1, 1.3715. 1.3725. This is for buying pound sterling. This is for selling pound sterling. Buy low, sell high. And what will be 3-month forward rates? Assume interest rate GPP 2.4, US dollar 1.2. Now, which is at higher rate? Pound is at higher rate, and dollar is at lower rate. What's the difference? 1.2. 1.2 is the difference. Now you apply that. 1 pound is equal to, okay, now forward rate, this is spot rate today. After 3 months, what will be the rate? This is the step. You understand the rule. The currency at the higher interest rate will be, in discount. What is the higher interest rate? Pound sterling 2.4, dollar 1.2. So pound sterling comes this side, base rate, base side currency, higher interest rate mean here this side you have to go on reducing. This side you have to go on descending. Supposing this is US dollar come that side, pound come this side, and US dollar is a lower interest rate, pound is at higher interest rate. This currency lower interest rate mean this side it will be ascending. Ascending mean forward rate will be go on increasing. Ascending, descending. Here it will be ascending or descending. The forward rates in this quotation, pound versus dollar will be descending. Note down. Pound versus dollar will be descending. Why descending? Pound is at a higher interest rate, dollar is at lower interest rate. What rate will be descending? The difference between these two rates. This is the per annum. And per 3 months, you have to apply the difference. Okay, friends, this is a forward rate. It will be normally asked in your next level, that is CAB. They will twist you like anything. But for JAIIB, right now, I think we have discussed about 58 questions, and that questions are sufficient. 54, 55, all forward. So this is your mostly concentrate on this exercise. This exercise, okay, this exercise you concentrate and the base concept. If you want some more, yes, I think now the time is exactly 9:30. Now your exchange rate arithmetic, have you got clarity? When exporter comes, what he will do? When importer comes, what he will do? What is interbank rate? Where you will deduct the bank profit? Where you will add the bank profit? You have got a live demo. All of you participated very nicely. This, I think, your JAIIB, this is not going to be a main paper. Only maybe 5 mark question may come. 5 or 7 or sometime. Okay, some 2 mark question also may come. Maybe in paper 2. Paper 2, paper 1, concepts will be asked. And paper 2, that is accounting and finance, this arithmetics will be asked. Because that is all calculation. But in basic principles of banking, that is paper 1, what is forward rate, what is euro, what is nostro account, what is vostro account, what is lower account, all this will be asked. Okay, yes, understood. How many of you understood? Okay, friends. So, shall we treat, you have all understood. All the people who are logged in, any questions on Forex arithmetic, simple questions they will ask, never miss those questions. Understood or not? Okay, boss?
Yes, sir.
Guys, on this, you are okay? Yes. Now will be, yes, I think time is how many? I think now 12 people, 12, 10 people are, yes, okay. Understood, friends. So whether you understood the basic concepts